Good evening, everyone. We will be going over. Well, welcome to the AD2L Season 41. We will be going Good Time Squad versus Prius pickups today in game number 1. Fantastic. For it to be here. Gonna have a couple bands coming out, the Weaver and the Legion Commander. Now, this is the Explorer division in AD2L, right? So
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry. Dyer's ban.
it's going to be aimed at, give me a second.
Only 10
This is going to be aimed at beginner players and Archons. So if you're in that range and would like to play, come join us. We'd love to have you. All right? So if you want to play with like-minded people, come. There's always stand-ins in this division. We'd love to have you every week. They play on Thursday, 9 EST. Have a fantastic time. If you have a group you'd like to play with, Season 42 will be right around the corner. We'd love to have you here. Now, let's say if you're not a beginner or an Archon player, well, there's brackets that go from here all the way up to Immortal, so if you'd like to play in any one of those, we'd love to have you as well. So, just to let you know. We're going to get a couple bands, and a first pick is going to be Hoodwink from Good Time Squad. Has the Undying and the Brewmaster as well, both great bands, and Jakiro picked up by Prius Pickups. Witch Doctor, Night Stalker, and Centaur. It looks like they want to limit the choices of the off lane for Good Time Squad, but that also limits themselves as well. I did play against a Witch Doctor the other day, and he beat my ass in lane with that new heal. It was very annoying. So, glad we don't have to see it here. Invoker's banned. I wonder who Prius Pickup's mid player is, because Invoker and Brewmaster are good heroes. They're going to be in the Sand King, which is a little strange because Sand King is kind of a dumpster hero right now after the big nerfs he took.
10 seconds to pick.
He got too strong and flew too high to the sun. Wraith King is going to be banned. A lot of banning of these big tanky heroes. I wonder if... what does Prius pick here? They're banning these heroes.
5 seconds remain.
Maybe they just have a weak safe laner queued up, like a Faceless Void. Ancient Application is going to be picked up, so they want to have that anti-heal. Good Time Squad is going to have to pick 2 choices right now. So most likely they're going to pick their 5 and their 3. Okay, that's their 5. And most likely they're going to pick their off laner. I would assume it's going to be something like an Axe.
10 seconds to pick.
Might be something a little bit different. Right, the Legion's not on the board. It could be a Bristleback, maybe. I haven't seen a lot of Bristleback, so I don't know. And what else is there? Centaur's banned. Sand King. There's a lot of offlaners. Slardar is a great choice. I'm glad I'm surprised I didn't think of that. Especially with the disables from the Crystal Maiden and the Hoodwink. The AA is going to get crushed out of his mind if he doesn't build a Ghost Scepter, I think. He's really... I think the Jakiro is not going to have as bad of a time. I think the AA is going to have a very difficult time this game as long as Slardar sticks to him. So... Dragon Knight. That could be a mid. Really, that could be a mid and off lane or safe lane Dragon Knight.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
They could pick a Pudge in the off lane as well, or mid or safe lane. I feel like if you pick a Pudge here too, you could pick up something like a PL maybe.
Radiant's turn to
a PA. They pick up a Viper. Not surprising. So this could be an off lane Viper or a mid Viper. The Viper and the Pudge I think do the same thing. Want to disable. The Viper does it a little bit better. Pick a Luna into it? Okay. It's not terrible. Luna can do big damage. The only problem is, right, I think they're going to have to pick a tankier... Oh, they could pick a Storm Spirit. I think Prius pickups ban a Storm Spirit and a Zeus. I think Zeus is a good ban. I think they ban the Storm. I think Storm being able to jump in is going to be a problem. Now, Prius pickups is going to be running out of time here, but they do have last pick. They might have an idea, but they've got a little bit of time because Good Time Squad does have a ban and a pick to think about. They ban the Sniper. Ban the CK. Okay, I think that's actually a good choice. That was actually a great ban by GTS.
Only 10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
I would say they. What do you pick up? You need something mid. I still think. I think Pudge middle versus a Viper is terrible. I think a Storm would be okay. I think an Ember might be alright. I think you need something that's going to get in there. They pick a Pango. Okay, that's not bad. Prius pickups could pick up a Bloodseeker, which I don't think would be too bad.
10 seconds
just to counter the Pango a little bit more.
5 seconds.
And I think he does alright in lane against the Slardar.
Well, then,
Axe.
shall we pick some heroes?
Is this a safe lane Dragon Knight? I assume this is an off-lane Axe. I assume this is a safe lane Dragon Knight. Okay. Double jump. I don't know what that is. I haven't seen Pango, so I don't know. Liquid Fire, Bone Chill, Corrosive Dragon, which is the burn. The Poison Burst, which is the explosion. One-man army, which is the strength. It could be a mid-axe with the one-man army, but I don't think so. Alright, let's get into it. Right now we are in 2 times speed. I cannot cast in 2 times speed, just to let you know.
Try to keep me out of the hospital.
Okay. So we will be slowing it down once we get to the runes or action happens. Looks like there's going to be a 5-man smoke top. We might be ready from some early game Dota 2. Going to be getting aggressive in the triangle here.
1 minute until 30 seconds after battle.
They're going to take the Watcher because it's not taken yet. The Jakiro is going to be walking down by himself. They are in the trees right now, so they got to be careful. I think they think that nobody's here. They're going to be split up just a little bit. This DK set kind of fire. They dropped the ward. Instantly dewarded. Nice work. Good luck. Have fun. I'll play it. And a big dance from the Slardar. Okay, it looks like we're going to be going in. The dual breath coming out from the Chikiro with the burn from the axe. They're going to be right-clicking down this Slardar. Slardar does have the stun. Hits it on the axe. Is going to be doing a little bit of damage. The blood grenade does come out. The right-clicks from the AA. But a burn down from the Dragon Knight and the Battle Hunger is going to take one. They're going to be double burning this Hoodwink. Hoodwink is going to get right-clicked by the Viper. Viper doing a lot of damage right now. Does have the 3 stacks of poison on him. Gonna get the double burn on him again. That dual breath doing a lot, but I don't think it's gonna take down the Hoodwink with the heal. The right clicks from the AA might do it. No! 15 health. The right clicks onto the Slardar from the Viper. He's gonna make sure he's pushed away. Hoodwink, very careful there. Glad he didn't die, but that's alright. Alright, we're gonna do this because we do it every game. We're gonna introduce everybody so you know who's playing where and who to cheer for. As a caster, I don't cheer for anybody except for courier kills, so if you want to be on the big screen, make sure to get those courier kills, and I will cheer for you. In this bottom lane for Good Time Squad, we do have Velvet Steel playing that position 1 Luna. Is going to be supported by the Crystal Maiden, played by Slap My Salad. In the mid lane, we have Black Acreheart playing that Pango. And in the top lane, we do have Dark on the Hoodwink with a Pause 3 Matty Boy. On the other side, Prius pickups is going to be Viper, played by, I don't remember these Japanese symbols. Is going to be a Position 5 Jakiro, played by Kool-Aid. In the mid lane, we've got Limix playing the Dragon Knight. And in the off lane, we've got Pandemonium. That's kind of a cute name. Playing the Ancient Application. And last but not least in the game is going to be the off lane Axe played by Obi Dog. Now I'm going to give this game I feel like it really depends. I feel like this could be a good game either way. I think both drafts have a good chance to win. But I like the Luna. I think early game is going to be Prius, and as long as they don't throw, they have a chance. But everybody throws, right? Everybody has a chance to throw. So we'll see what happens. Luna is doing fantastic with these last hits, 10. But we will go to the DK, who has almost twice the amount of denies as he does last hits, which is going to be a little bit concernable for the Pangolier. He wants to get these. He wants to get these early last hits, but he also needs these levels, right? You know that's the mid problem is getting these levels, and if DK is just here to deny them from you, what are you going to do? But Pango does have the faster. We're going to read it out. Double jump. Pangolier can cast Shield Crest a second time mid-flight, dealing more damage and gaining more barriers. So, okay, that's nice, I guess. We're going to go to this top lane. They're doing a lot of damage to the Slardar and the Hoodwink after the pull. Got to be careful here, you know. They do block it off, but their pull camp is blocked as well, so... Do they see each other? No, just barely out of range. Unfortunate. Go back to this bottom lane. The Crystal Maiden is going to be pushed back just a little bit by the Axe with the Battle Hunger. And the Luna's just going to be farming. She has no problems with this. Nice. Alright. And the top lane, I think, is going to go well for the Viper. He's just a lane bully, and the Slardar isn't a double melee or a range versus, or two range versus melee lineup, and I think you're just going to struggle as long as they just spit on him a bunch, and I think it will probably just happen. We're going to go mid, ganked by the Hoodwink here, but that Dragonite is going to be able to walk away just fine. I say just fine, but he's half health right now, and but he does have that Worm's Wrath, which is going to give him extra breathe damage. Wait, what gives him health? Oh, does he move? He loses that due to the facet. Oh, shit. And he's got 12 HP regen anyway, so who cares? Fuck this hero. Chikara taking a little bit of damage with that Hoodwink facet. Does have the tree bounce trick shot. She's going to bounce against the tree if there are no targets. Good deny from the Viper there. Well played. And go back bottom. Ace, definitely doing well in this bottom lane. Oh, Axe is going to get the call. Going to be going on the Crystal Maiden. Does get stunned by the Lucent Beam and frozen, so no damage is going to come out. And Crystal Maiden is going to walk underneath her tower. Just have no problems. Now, the Crystal Maiden, right underneath this tower, I talk about all the time, could go stack these scamps, right? Pull it at the, I think the 55 and the 54 mark. Maybe, something like that. It's very short. We're going to go back up top. Slardar does die in that pit with the Viper and the Jakiro. Lots of slows in this top lane. I feel like Slardar is the best person to have because he has that Guardian Spirit. He can just run away from all the slows. They're doing a lot of damage on the Dark right now. But he's able to walk it off. Nothing to report. Big call from the Axe down bottom. Going to be spinning a bunch. Does have a little bit of damage, but nothing too exciting. Does get frozen on the Luna as well. If they're able to freeze the Luna with a call right afterwards, they might be able to get a kill because he'll be hitting them while the creeps are hitting him, and he'll spin enough. I think they could do it, especially right now. And if he's able to get an early level 6, this is good. So, alright, gonna go middle. DK is gonna pick up a haste rune. He's gonna probably go bottom with it. He does. The Crystal Maiden and the Luna are very low. The dual breath going on to the Hoodwink in the bottom lane. They're gonna ping him out the bottom lane as well. Dual breath, taking a lot of damage. He's gonna be able to survive. We're gonna go back bottom here. We do have the Axe diving just a little bit. Has the Battle Hunger going on to 1. The DK says, let's dive. The TP in from the Pango is going to be coming in. Pango doesn't have a roll. He's not level 6 yet. Going to be walking in, kill the Crystal Maiden. The Luna did walk away. The freeze on the Pango is going to keep him down. Going to go back top. The Hoodwink, I believe, went back to base. She did. We're going to go back. And Dragonite, this big Griffin, says, hey, you know, you left your lane, Pango. I'm going to go take it over. Right? Now, this is the worry right here is that Pango left his lane. He's going to give his bottle to Crystal Maiden. If he doesn't get back fast enough, DK is going to do a lot of damage to his tower, especially with this Corrosive Dragon, right? This Corrosive Dragon is going to do more damage, or do damage to tower. Oh, he gets the Dragon's Blood. That's where he gets it. It's a facet, right? So it affects buildings. You know, just a little bit right here. He's already down 300 health, and he was there for a couple of hits. Going to be going back top. The Chikira's taking a lot of damage, but does have the Ice Path, doing a lot of damage to the Slardar as well. I think they might have committed to the Slardar and been able to kill, but not going to follow. All right. Luna is extremely low. She has to be careful, right? The axe is going to be level 5 before you know it, and then 6 right afterwards. You might as well go back up and heal. And his last hitting just fine. Gonna go mid. Now this is what I was saying earlier, right? The DK, this is what happens right here, right? Is the DK is halfway to 8 and the Pango is almost to 7. Those 22 denies can really add up after a while. They're going to be throwing the Jakiro. It's going to be coming mid. They do have the roll on the Pango. Pango jumps. He does have Shield Crush in a second. Going to try to roll up. They throw the Blood Grenade. Rolls up, and he's able to walk away. DK does have the ult in the case they want to use it. Now, they do know this Viper's alone. The stun comes out into the stun from the Hoodwink. Right, that Bushwhack going to do a little bit of the damage. The Viper is amplified damaged, so he's got to be careful. We're going to be going top here, diving. They do have the TP from the Jakiro, the stun out from the Slardar. The break is going to come in from the Viper ult. They're going to do a lot of damage, and they do kill the Viper. Oh, no, they kill the Slardar first, and then the Viper go down. The Dragonite is going to be running after the Hoodwink right here, trying to get the stun on him. He does use his ult to get the stun, is able to use it. Here we go. Now, he does have a Bushwhack and a TP. If he wants to use it, does use the Bushwhack. Does he have a TP? He has an Ice Path on the Jakiro. They're going to use it. It's going to miss. He's going to be able to run away, and they have no stun on the Dragon Tail. So, going to be able to get one, but not another. Luna down here does have that Morbid Mash. She's going to be able to lifesteal off the creep she hits. Sorry. Off the creep she hits, the DK is going to come through the teleporter as well. They see the Luna, going to get the stun off, taking a lot of damage, the burn as well, and he gets the right clicks. Man, you cannot stay down here. I said that a minute ago, right? You cannot stay down here this low for this long. Something is going to happen. People are going to come. They ult the Slardar top. He is frozen, but with that extra 100% slow resistance, doesn't really mind laning against the Viper. Now, Pango is putting a lot of pressure in this mid lane right here, almost able to take it. It is down 2/3 of what it should be. Oh, they get the huge Bushwhack into the stun, and they're going to right-click him down with that big Acorn. Pango's going to be rotating top. The Crystal Maiden's going to take over mid for right now. Wants to get that level 6. Is extremely close. The DK's going to come back mid, get that 9. And the Pango comes top, I think is ready to ult and roll on somebody. But we'll see if he's able to get anything out of this. I don't know if he will. I think it's going to be a fruitful cost. AA is going to TP top, probably to defend his carry. I feel like they know that people are up here. They do have the ward to see the Pango. Pango is going to get spotted out by the AA. And this is going to leave Axe a free lane. I think Axe, this is where Axe is going to take off. Because the Axe is going to be alone. Okay, they do Pango roll up top. They're going to throw the Ice Path out and the Dual Breath onto the Slardar. Slardar is going to be coming in. Stuns onto the Viper. Viper is going to get ulted. Nice. The AA Blast is going to come out. Is not going to hit the Slardar. DK TP's top. He does have the ult active. Going to be running at the Slardar. Slardar does have the Crush just in case they're going to use it. Dual Breath on him with the stun from the DK. DK's doing a lot of damage to Ice Path and the right clicks. from the AA are going to take him down with that Death Rhyme. Wait. Was that DK's courier? It was. Wait, is he getting crits first? Okay. I've not seen it before, but that's fine. DK is going to be coming in, does have the stun, and some dual breath. Oh, the fire's doing so much, but not enough. They do throw the macro fire, doesn't hit onto anything. They're going to be going on the Crystal Maiden. They do have the freeze, and the ice path connects right on the tip. Well played. Just the tip. Alright, Axe is going to be going for that blade mail, about 300 gold off. I'm not too sure when he's going to get it. I say probably 14. But we'll see. I feel like if they are able to take this tower top very quickly, it could change. They do have the Flying Dragon, which is going to give them that liquid fire, right? We talked about in the past that liquid fire is going to be able to burn buildings because he chose that facet, right? So they could take it pretty quickly. They're going to throw the Ice Path onto Crystal Maiden with the dual breath and the slow. They stuns, does a lot of damage. He's frozen. Okay, the Pango is going to be rolling in onto the Jakiro. Jakiro is going to die to the Sardar. No, he dies to the Pango after the Sardar dies to the AA blast with the burn from the Dragon Knight. Pango is very deep right now. They do ult from the Dragon Knight, doing a lot of damage. The ult from the Hoodwink is going to kill the Viper with the right clicks from Pango and the Swashbuckle. They're going to be going on the Hoodwink. Hoodwink is going to be able to walk away because they have no stun. And we go back middle with the Axe right-clicking this tower. Says, hey, that's fine. You guys wanna fight up here? I'm just gonna buy my blade mail and keep coming. What you gonna do about it? And we're gonna go top here. Dragon Knight, his courier respawns. He's gonna have that blink, I think, after this camp. Yep, there we go. After this camp, he's good to go. We'll go to net worth here. Dragon Knight is on the top of the net worth. I'm not surprised. He was last hitting so well and had so many denies that I think it really isn't a competition at this point. They are able to take that tower very quickly, which is going to give Axe's blade mail. He already has it on the courier. Going to be going on to the Hoodwink. Hoodwink does get Ice Path and ulted. Oh, they do have the dunk, but it's going to die to the Dragonite burn, unfortunately. Oh, well. That's alright. I think that's good. You know, he has the .3 armor from the Harvest after, I think, he just got an assist, so it's okay. Oh, the Pango jumps in, but does miss the Swashbuckle of the stun from the Sardar. He does get called by the Axe. Axe is doing a lot of damage. They do have a little bit of damage. The CM ult is going to come out, but they're not going to get the dunk on. They're going to be rolling through with the Pango. Pango's doing a lot of damage. They're going to be running into the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden ult had ended now. They ult with the Hoodwink. Hoodwink's doing a lot of damage and does get the Acorn shot onto 2, which takes down the DK. The root out onto the Pango from the AA. They're doing a lot of damage. The double jump comes out as well. They don't have the stun from the dunk from the Axe, so he's going to get chased down. Right clicked on the Pango. Pango's going to get taunted and dies to the right clicks of the Axe. Hoodwink's taking a lot of damage as well, but I think he gets away. I'm going to go back bottom here. The Viper said, hey, I'll just hit your towers as well. Now, this is the problem right here is Toyota or Prius pickups. Jeez Louise, Toyota. The Prius pickups, if Viper gets his Dragon Lance early on and into the Hurricane Pike, then with the Shard, he's going to be a big problem. Okay, he's going to go ult onto the Sardar. Sardar is going to get ulted by the AA as well. The call from the Axe is going to miss because he's already dead. Now, if he gets his Shard, plus the damage from the Jakiro and the Dragon Knight, I don't know if they're going to be able to fight high ground, right? In the next 5 minutes, if Viper can pick up a Shard, I don't know if you defend high ground very well, right? Because the Dragon Knight and the Viper and the Jakiro are going to just be burning it down. And what do you have, right? A Dragon Lance on the Luna with the Mask of Madness? You know, I'd be a little concerned. Pango does go for the Echo Saber. I'm not so sure about this, but that's all right. Hey, he probably plays more Pango than I do, honestly, and I play 0 cores, so I didn't even know what Pango did, honestly. Going to be going to the Luna. Like I said, does have the Dragon Lance into the Mask of Madness. Going to be going for the quick Manta build. I'm glad that she's going Manta. We're going to be going mid here. Going to try to call for the Crystal Maiden, but not going to come out. He's trying to get the burn on her with that Battle Hunger. Does finally get it with the move speed as well. Nice job. Okay, DK does have this double damage, but it's only going to last for a second. He's doing decently well with it. Acorn Shot does come out with the tree plant, but it's just harassing. They're not going to be able to try to make a move on it. They're going to go on to the Crystal Maiden. The Macro Pyre does come out. It's going to hit a lot. The ult from the Hoodwink goes on the Jakira. They're going to be throwing a big AA blast onto 3. Oh my god, they're going to throw the Viper ult as well. The Luna ult is going to be going in onto the Axe. Axe is going to take a lot of it, and they hit the dunk as well. Jesus. Pango rolls, but I don't think was able to get up the hill to help his team. So he just had to roll away. And the only thing they lost there was the Jakiro. So the pause 5 for, or the pause 5 for 4 is not a bad deal. Now they did lose one of their tower hitters, but when you have 4 people hitting the tower already, I don't think you mind too much about losing one. You do have a Fortify here. It was free to use. You would get that one back, but it looks like they weren't managing it well. Usually, you like to dedicate one person to watching the tower, and you're able to fortify, right? Because they had, I assume they had it up, but unfortunate. Crystal Maiden goes for the Glimmer Cape. I think this is good because they're able to get away from things, and they can dodge things as well with it, right? I believe so, and they can also help their teammates with it. You could go. I would assume they'd go Glimmer. I would probably go something that's going to give me health next, but they might go Yules instead. Or Boots of Bearing. I think Boots of Bearing might be good too. They don't want to be slowed, and they're going to try to get away. And the Viper with the DK and the Jakiro doing a lot of slows. They see the Hoodwink here. Going to use the Hurricane Pike to push away. The Ice Path does miss. They're going to be going onto the Sardars. Pit goes down. They're going to see the Sardar. The roll in from the Pango is going to be going on to 2. Hits Jakiro once. The double jump is going to miss. They throw the ult. That amp damage onto the Viper with the Hoodwink ult, and the Crystal Maiden ult is going to be going down. The Jakiro dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. I was saying a lot of damage coming out from that Macro Pyre, but no one was standing in it, so he's just fine. They do take that tier 2 top. Going to be putting a lot of pressure in this top lane. They TP back 2 right now to help take the fight, but it's I don't think there's a fight to take. And they do miss the Bushwhack, but that's alright. I'm kind of glad. Sardar does have his blink right now. 19 minutes, not too bad, especially for the lane that he had. I think that's decent. I think he did pretty well. Hoodwink goes for the Rod of Atos. We usually see the Maelstrom first to help farm, but the Rod I like to just have extra catch. You know, you don't want to always rely on your offlaner to do the catch or just one person. The more catch other people have is really helpful as well. Viper going for the Butterfly. From Hurricane Pike to Butterfly. Kind of crazy. I would like to see the Shard, but that's alright. Sardar's going to be jumping in onto 3 here. The AA Blast does come out. It hits the Sardar. He's instantly dead. The call from the Axe is going to be going on to the 2. They burn with the DK. They're going to get the spin from the Axe, and he's going to go down. They're going on the Sardar here. They do have the dunk from the Axe. Just kidding, it didn't miss, and they get a killing spree onto the DK. Axe is going to be following here. He says, listen, I'm going to blink call you. What are you going to do about it? He's taunted up. He's going to burn. He does go down. That is a dominating spree on the Dragonite with that double kill. Prius pickups is playing to their strengths right now in the early, I would say early to early mid game, you know? Like I said, they want to be able to use their ults and push down these towers and use their spells. And I think this tower is going to fall very quickly because they have the DK ult and they have the right clicks from the Jakiro if he wants to come liquid fire this. Does his illusions cast this as well? I can't remember. I didn't think they did, but they might, actually. They do. Oh my god, this is huge. Okay, so they're going to be able to take these racks as well at 20 minutes, which feels so bad as GTS, but you have a more late game focused like lineup, and I won't say late game, I would say like probably the next like 28 to 35 minutes you're going to start coming online, but you just got to wait out until then. So you got to wait another 7 minutes, but sometimes it's hard when you're losing racks like this to keep that PMA up. So I always say it, right? Dota 2 is a physical and mental game, right? Physically, you got to be able to outplay your opponents, but mentally, you've got to stay in the game. And sometimes like this, it can be hard to keep that PMA up, especially when things like this happen. Axe is going to be going in onto the Luna, does miss the call. Luna is going to get battle hungered. Axe is chasing behind, does have the blink in 7 seconds with the Viper. Call is going to be going in because, oh god, Viper's going to be able to catch up. Hits the spit, and she goes down. Boom! Big dunk comes out from the Axe. They're going to be chasing in. They know that everybody's missing. They're going to be able to kill that AA with the swashbuckle that came out. Yes. Nice job. And they killed the Jakiro as well. Okay, so they trade a 2-for-2 here, which I don't think is too bad. But it was your carry and your offlaner for both supports. But sometimes you just got to get what you get, you know? You have a choice. Get Viper going for the butterfly, like we said. AA is going for the glimmer into the mechanism. Who's up here? Crystal Maiden's going to be shown very greedily on the map. Axe going for the blink into the BKB, which is very good. And Dragonite going for the Manta. I like it. He did have an Ags queued up earlier. I think he could probably queue it up now and be just fine. But he's going to go for the Daedalus instead, and he's about 800 gold away. Like 750, roughly. Gets a big 3-man smoke down here. Probably looking for a pickoff, but I think they could really just take the tower and push up high ground again. You know, I don't think they're missing anything. And Jakiro is going to be going for the Rod of Atos into that Ag. So wants to be able to upgrade that Macropyre to do extra damage and have those Ice Paths on the side. Going to be going on the Hoodwink with the call here from the Axe, doing a lot of damage. The dunk, oh, the Atos comes out. Not going to be able to get it with the dunk. Oh, the blink in from the dunk is going to take her down. I think you just push. Honestly. Jakiro has the right idea. Abto has been watching the replays. Remember that. Okay, Abto. Always be taking objectives. Blink call from the Axe is going to go on to the Sardar. Sardar's going to start taking some damage with the Blade Mail. They have the AA Blast going to come in, connect. Freezing Boots is going to hold that Sardar down. The dunk in from the Axe is going to come out as well. Not going to happen. Rip. That's all right. They had some damage, was not able to get that dunk out from the Axe. They do have the Jakiro bottom, just taking this tower very slowly. I think he might get it this time with the liquid fire. I'm gonna bet on it. I think he gets this creep wave as long as he stays and just hits it. Just hit it. There you go. Nice. Just hit it. Oh, but nice. Axe is gonna come down, try to take that last hit, but is not gonna be able to hit it. You know, it happens. It's alright. DK, playing a great game right now. Has the blink and the Manta with the Daedalus. I think he could probably go Ags right now and not be too worried. Does have the ult.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Oh, Viper does pick up the shard. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew he would. I think they know that they are an early team game, and they want to be able to push these high grounds, right? They want to be able to take these towers. They want to push the enemy back into their base and be able to do something. Now, the only problem is if you're able to take all the high ground towers and the racks, you still have the problem of pushing up high ground. Are they going to take Roche? They do have a lot of minus armor with the Viper. And damage over time. I think they could take the Roche decently quick. I think if they get in at like 25, 30, probably dies in a minute and a half. So we're looking at 27. Oh, they throw the Viper ult on it, actually. It's going to be extremely quick. Not even, what, not even 26? Huge damage. Oh, the Bengo roll is going to be coming in. They do have the Luna ult as well. She pops it. I'm going to pop that Manta as well on the DK, which is going to help eat that a little bit. The call from the Axe is going to be going in on to do. Take some both down. The CM ult is going to be coming out doing a lot of damage. The DK does go down. The Axe. Oh, he does have a call in a second, but the Bushwhack is going to save the CM, but he does have the Aegis. They take down another two. The Crystal Maiden is going to be able to walk away here. Trying to TP the blink call from the axe, and she gets right-clicked. Unfortunate. Pango buys back into the game, and so does the Hoodwink. They're going to try to defend these towers. The Viper is extremely low on mana. If he is able... Alright, nice. AA does have mana boost, so they'll probably be able to take this tower if they want to go do it. But I think that's the problem right here is, do you want to go do this? I think so. I mean, who came out on top? They did. Okay. CM had a huge ult, which I think... Did it kill the DK? Oops, sorry. It did. So she got like 600-700 gold just from the DK alone. I think you go just go top and take this tower with the Viper spit and the DK right clicks. DK has his ult in 20 seconds. They're not gonna. They do have the Luna ult again, which is up right now, 70 seconds, which is not a long cooldown. They're gonna be going in on to the Pango. The Bushwhack is coming out. The big call from the Axe is gonna be going on to the Pango and to the Hoodwink. Oh, the ult from the Luna is gonna be going on to 2, but hey, the Axe says I don't care. The roll from the Pango is gonna be going mid. They do have the big stomp from the Slardar, and he goes down. Going on to the Crystal Maiden, does get stunned up, so that big ult is not going to be able to kill anything. The Axe blinks, calls, spins, takes down 1. They're going to be spitting pss, 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 onto that Pangolier. Now, I think they did have 2 more buybacks. I think you just go uphill top right now, right? DK ult is another 30 seconds, right? It lasts 60, yeah. So you got a good 20 seconds of it to just burn down. Now, is corrosive damage, is that magic damage? Or is it physical? I would assume it'd have to be physical, right? I don't know. Anyways, okay. Anyways, they're going to take this tower. They're going to be going in. They have no Pango roll, or they have a Luna ult in 6 seconds. This is really off cooldown a whole lot. Jumping in from Pango with a Swashbuckle, but he's not going to be committing to anything here. I'm not surprised. They do have buyback or backdoor on this Rax right now because there are no creeps. Pango jumps in, it's dealing a lot of damage with the Slardar stun as well. They do throw the Macro Pyre, and it hits on the 4 with the AA Blast as well. They take down 4 off of it. This Crystal Maiden was not in it all. Oh my god. Huge AA Blast with the Macro Pyre to end game number 1. Fantastic. Prius pickups. Good job in the victory. Game number 1. Good time, squad. I will love to see you guys in a 1-1 game number 2. Let's get to it.